Alright, this is one of the last videos that I want to try ever making on some sort of drama. This isn't really more on the drama kind of, well, it's not, I don't know if I can even call it drama. This is essay. So it's not drama, it's an essay victim coming out. So, um, last time I'm ever gonna try talking about any sort of like drama or like some sort of nonsense that gets a creator or something in trouble. Last time I'm talking about it, and I'm not even really trying to talk about the game and all the stuff that's going on at the moment. I am apologizing because I watched my video, or well, I didn't, but I thought about it a lot. I thought about that video that I posted a lot because I knew that this could possibly affect how I try to post in the future. And I want to apologize for how much I feel like I made it about myself. I talked a lot about why it pissed me off, um, about how I just got into the game, how I had just posted a video about it, where I beat the game. Um, I had just drawn Painter's face onto a school project. I had just bought the Sea Bunny Game Pass, and then all of this stuff comes out, and yeah, it really sucks that that has to happen. But um, I feel like I didn't do that video right. How I should have done that video was talking about what's happening in the Discord server. I should have probably not said anything about if all of this is a lie, um, because I hadn't looked at the document first, which I probably should have. It's really disgusting, on what Zeal did, and if you are able to look at that kind of thing without getting disgusted, go ahead and look at it if you want. It affected God, it's just so disgusting. I can't. Um, but basically, just I'm trying to apologize. I'm trying to say my rights. Well, not what my rights are, but what I did wrong, what I did right. I feel I'm mostly just trying to apologize here. So I just hmm, because I feel like I talked about myself way too much, which is a massive problem because here if you're talking about something like this, you're supposed to be talking about what's happening, what all of whatnot. And I just talked about myself. I feel way too much. If I mention myself maybe one time, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Not that bad. Could have been like a personal experience or something, but with how I spoke during it, it's just I don't think it's acceptable. I'm going to keep the video up so that you can see my own wrongs. You can see what I did wrong. You can see my mistake, and that's that. I should have looked at the document first before I made any of my claims, though, because before what I was saying was things like, oh, just in case this isn't real, or, well, it isn't true, I hope Zeal's fine. No, Zeal, I hope you're not fine, honestly. You're disgusting. Please just hand the game over to somebody else. Somebody take ownership of the game, kick Zeal out, kick out everybody who's trying to deny what happened, or who's trying to defend Zeal, because you're not a good person, Zeal. What you did was not okay. Well, that's obvious, but I mean, it's not okay for anybody. And it's just my video. I feel like it was horrible. There's so many better people you can not talk. You can watch. I don't know who though. It's just I don't. know what to do anymore because like I want to take the video down because it was a mistake and I probably should have never posted it. I probably should have focused more on the actual stuff rather than focus on the app, there's like my problems with it, and I probably should have read the document. I know I'm just repeating myself here. I don't really care about that because like I'm trying to get my point across here. Um like I kept talking and talking and talking about why it pissed me off specifically. I shouldn't have done that. Last bit that I want to say is I apologize. Um if I even ever do cover another thing like this, which I hope will never come about, um, I will try to do better in the future. I don't want to do something like that again. That was genuinely atrocious. I mean, I did kind of do a good job on summarizing and reading all the stuff, but yet again, I just feel like that video in general was horrible. Yes, the video was more on what is going on in the Discord server, not what's going on in the actual details in the document and all that. It was more of just what is going on in the pressure Discord server. I understand that, but I probably should have read the Discord the document first, even though I just skimmed through it a tiny bit because it was that disgusting that I wanted to quit immediately. Um, just I don't know. It's like I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I just went in there blinded by literally not reading it because I tried defending Zeal just in case it was fake, which was horrible. I shouldn't have done that because Zeal is in the wrong here. Um, actually, speaking on this, I was at lunch today before uh, and my friend was talking about it, which honestly I didn't want to hear about it. If there's one thing that I want right now is both Zeal to face consequences, blah blah blah. But for us to just stop talking about this. I know that you might think, okay, nothing BRB, that sounds horrible. You probably shouldn't be saying that. But it's genuinely so disgusting that it, I I can't think about it without just like wanting to throw up. So that's why I want it to just be gone, honestly, already. Um, so anyways, what I was talking about was my friend, he was talking about it. There was some document that came out from a regular Pressure fan, as he said, just some regular person who liked Pressure from the beginning. They were talking about how both of them were in the wrong, which I mean, I guess, bro. Like if you're leaning towards more of Zeal's in the wrong, okay, good, because the thing that matters is that the victim is honestly okay, but if there is faulty to what there is with the victim, then okay, go ahead. I wasn't listening because I honestly didn't want to deal with this anymore. And yes, I wasn't listening to you. I'm not naming you, but you know who you are if you're watching this in the first place. Um, but I I think I'm gonna just end it here because I don't think there's really much to say. This is a shorter video, but last thing I want to say, even though I've said this already twice, I apologize for my last video. It was not a good one, but I will be keeping it up so that my my what I did was is still there and it can if I even have a reputation it can stay in that because I need to keep I think I need to use that as an example on what I need to not do and hopefully that'll also show people what they shouldn't do when it comes to this kind of thing. Um this video was kind of inspired, well not really inspired, but a little bit of what I said was inspired by a video by Sharky Leo why he doesn't or she doesn't or they don't I don't know what they go by but what they why they personally do not like drama um the channels. Anyways, I'm ending it here. I'm not saying the usual because this is talking about something serious.